Okay, well, just wanted to kind of do an update video concerning the Slimer AI thing. And the reason it's going so very slowly, it just basically is just tough to get the prompt to work. Um, I'm getting a lot of failures, I know that. And I have various versions of Slimer that ChatGPT has created. So I'll just show you basically what's happening every time I try to prompt what I want. It just kind of it puts feed on him. It basically glitches out. Um, so there's a lot of failures that I've had. I've got some good stuff, but man, it just misinterprets the eye thing. It gives me eyes. So basically, what I'm working on is having Slimer actually whip out a gun for the scene where he's kind of telling Lewis, I'm ready to join the battle against Vigo. I'm not going to potentially use that idea, but it's just one of the ideas I have. It's just hard to get him to do it. The only AI program that I've gotten to actually go forward with the idea of him pulling out a gun is Polo AI. You know, but it's tricky because it just misinterprets what you're saying, and then it's really hard for it to just do what I want. It does whatever it wants a lot of the time. So I've just had so many failures. You see how the gun just comes out of nowhere all the time. Let's go over to the other one where I'm working on. I'm really having a good time with this program. It's called Video. This program, this AI program, does not allow you to prompt character pulls out a gun. It's like some sort of safety measure or whatever. It's the more advanced AI thing, and its animation is much smoother, much more high quality. But as you can see, what I'm trying to do here is have him lick Lewis's face. I have Lewis here in blue, entire blue screen background. I want him to lick his face and then fly away so that I can get that shot at the end of the scene. And it just doesn't want to do it. It's like, what are you talking about? I'm out here. And it's just. So I've been struggling. It's a lot of failure. I've had him lick a blue object so that I can just blue screen out the object. And it just completely misinterprets it. Sometimes I just have him lick empty space and things like that. This is actually a shot I might use. It's instead of him pulling out a gun, he just salutes Lewis as if he's a soldier ready for duty. I think I did that twice and I got some pretty good takes. Yeah, this one did not work. So you just keep trying every day. Every day I get free points to keep trying these things. So I just basically do it every day, and it's going to take a long time for it to get to the actual thing I need it to do. I think I'm going to default to this version of Slimer because it just works. It looks more like the puppet. ChatGPT kind of created a couple variations, and then eventually it gets to the point where it just does what it wants to do. It doesn't do anything you ask it to do. Again, I'm trying to have him. I prompted that he licks a ball floating over here, and then he flies away. It just makes it up as it goes along. Let's see if I got any of these to work. I know I did get a few pretty decent takes. Nope. Yeah, it's really tough. Some of these turn out pretty cool. The one I wanted to show off with this video was the introduction scene. This was like the first Slimer that ChatGPT created, and it just got it. It just nailed it. This is the exact puppet design, but the problem is that the arms are up. I wanted it to put the arms down. I don't know. At this point, I'm not really concerned anymore about trying to get the puppet proper. This is pretty great. Like, if you don't have skill with animation, which would take a long time to learn, you can kind of get what you want for a fan edit uh, using AI. So it's one of the first puppets that it created. It's just nonsense. Um, I just wanted to let me log out of this one. Hold on, let me pause this. Can I pause this? All right, I'm just gonna log out, log into my other account. I know I want to show off that really good shot that I just uh, came out with recently. Hell, not show off my logins. I don't want to do that. Yeah, something very much went wrong every time. Okay, so this is just one of the things that actually turned out good. I prompted Slimer to come enter frame. Basically, this is the start of the conversation between Lewis and Slimer after the bus. Slimer comes into the frame, and Lewis is like, "Oh wow, what are you doing here?" And I wanted Slimer to kind of, ooh, what happened here? Well, this is essentially what I'm going to try to use. I mean, this is almost exactly what I wanted. Slimer morphing into the shot from a cloud of vapor. I mean, it's not exactly what I intended. I wanted the vapor to come from the outside of the frame, come in, and then turn into Slimer. But yeah, I mean, AI. I don't see the problem with AI if you can quickly get it to do transformations, and especially these kinds of characters. Uh, how else are you gonna add a character into a scene like this unless you use some kind of AI or you have a skill with all those 3D animation programs out there? So I certainly haven't got any skill with those. I know that, what do they call, Maya or something like that? I used to study, I wanted to do my own animated cartoons. So I went and looked into 3D animation. I know there's a program called Maya, and I was going to really get into that. But it's a lot to learn, and I got the time, and this is just way easier, right? Get it done. So I just didn't want to leave everybody hanging. I wanted to get to the point of showing off some of the stuff I'm working on. And again, this is a failure. I wanted to do everything in reverse. So I just reversed the footage. The cloud of vapor would come in and turn into Slimer. Instead, the AI is tricky. It just decided to do this weird crap. He turns into the vapor and then it walks away on tippy toes. It doesn't make any sense. What else do we got? Again, this was actually so badass. Like, again, he turning into the vapor. I mean, if I could get this to work, Jesus Christ. That's how you want Slimer to enter the frame. He comes in this liquidy vapor stuff, and then he just forms into Slimer. But it's tricky getting it to work. What is this? Yeah, this is just a complete failure. I don't know what I was trying to prompt here anyway, but ridiculous. So you can clearly see I've been at this every single day. I've been struggling. I've gotten some really interesting takes that really, like, oh, I wish I could get them to put in there. Garbage, garbage, garbage. I have no idea what these ones are. Yeah, okay. Again, the animation is amazing. Just if only it didn't misinterpret things at times. But we're progressing. I will indeed get it to work. Eventually, it's just a matter of time. It really is. Okay, that's enough for now.